Leonardo DiCaprio isn't just an Oscar-winning actor. He's also the king of headlines when it comes to dating. For over 30 years, he's followed a very specific pattern. Never date anyone over 25, always keep it casual, and almost always choose a model. From Jazelle Bunin to Rafaeli, from Blake Lively to Tony Garn, Leo's love life has been a rotating cast of the world's most beautiful women. He's even dated 2 women at once, and at one point, 2 sisters from the same family. But today, something seems different. After years of short-lived romances, DiCaprio is now with a woman many say could be his most serious partner yet. This is every woman Leo has dated, 1993 to now. Jazelle Bunin, Hollywood's golden couple. From 1999 to 2005, Leonardo DiCaprio and Jazelle Bunin were Hollywood's golden couple. They walked red carpets, headlined tabloids, and seemed inseparable. But behind the glamour, their relationship was quietly unraveling. In a 2019 interview with Porter magazine, Jazelle finally opened up about why she walked away, revealing that the breakup wasn't about fame or infidelity, but about growth. At the height of their relationship, Jazelle was battling anxiety and panic attacks. Her daily routine, she admitted, involved cigarettes, a bottle of wine, and multiple frappuccinos, habits that left her drained and miserable. "I decided to stop numbing myself," she said. "Smoking, drinking, overworking, none of it was helping me. I knew I had to make a change." That change, however, didn't include Leonardo. As Jazelle began prioritizing her mental and physical health, she realized that DiCaprio wasn't on the same path. Was I the only one trying to do some serious soul-searching while he stayed the same? In the end, unfortunately, the answer was yes, she shared. Their final public appearance was at the 2005 Academy Awards, where Leo was nominated for The Aviator. It was also the only time he ever brought a girlfriend to the Oscars. Jazelle later described the moment as bittersweet, recalling how she held his hand tightly, trying to stay grounded amid the chaos. Despite the split, Jazelle has never spoken harshly of Leo. In her memoir, Lessons, she wrote, "Everyone who crosses our path is a teacher, and I think that's what he was. I honor him for what he was." After their breakup, Jazelle went on to marry NFL star Tom Brady in 2009, with whom she had 2 children. Though they divorced in 2022, she has since found new love and even welcomed another child in 2025. Camila Marone, a quiet, 5-year love story. Leonardo DiCaprio and Camila Marone quietly shared one of his longest relationships, lasting nearly 5 years before ending in mid-2022. First linked in 2017 after Leo's split from Nina Agdal, the couple kept a low profile despite their 23-year age gap. They spent private vacations together, joined family gatherings, and even quarantined side by side during the pandemic. Though mostly under the radar, their romance had public moments, like celebrating New Year's with Tobey Maguire's family or attending the 2020 Oscars. Leo often photographed Camila on trips and famously threw her 23rd birthday party on a luxury yacht. But as Camila neared 25, media attention grew, pointing to Leo's pattern of ending relationships once partners hit that age. Just months after her 25th birthday, they quietly split. No official reason was shared, though sources cited busy schedules and growing apart. Camila later addressed the age gap criticism, saying, "Anyone should be able to date who they want." Since the breakup, she's focused on acting, with roles in Mickey and the Bear and Daisy Jones and the Six, determined to build her own name beyond just being Leo's girlfriend. Rafaeli, a possible engagement. Leonardo DiCaprio and Rafaeli were one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples in the late 2000s. Their relationship, which began in 2006 after meeting at a U2 party in Las Vegas, quickly captivated the public. Rafaeli, an Israeli supermodel at the height of her career, and DiCaprio, fresh off his romance with Jazelle Bunin, seemed like a picture-perfect match. For years, they were frequently spotted together, walking through Paris, sitting courtside at Lakers games, or vacationing in Mexico. But their romance was far from steady. The couple broke up briefly in 2009, a time Rafaeli later described as necessary for personal growth. "I worked on myself, I grew up," she told Vogue. "Now I know that a relationship can only work if you're not afraid to be alone." They reunited soon after, reigniting speculation of a possible engagement, but the spark didn't last. By May 2011, the couple split for good. Sources cited growing apart, busy careers, and DiCaprio's reluctance to settle down as key reasons. Their final public appearance came just months before, at a Lakers game. Lily Donaldson, the connection that never made headlines. Leonardo DiCaprio's connection to British supermodel Lily Donaldson never made headlines as a confirmed romance, but their chemistry at the 2016 Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation Gala in Saint-Tropez sparked serious speculation. Surrounded by an elite guest list of A-listers and Victoria's Secret models, Lily turned heads in a bold, risque gown that stole the spotlight. The pair were seen chatting closely throughout the star-studded evening, fueling rumors of a brief fling. Kate Winslet, a love story without romance. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet met in 1996 on the set of Titanic, and what began as a powerful on-screen partnership blossomed into one of Hollywood's most enduring friendships. While fans hoped their chemistry would translate into a real-life romance, both stars have always been clear. They are soulmates, just not in the romantic sense. Kate has described Leo as someone she connected with instantly, drawn to his warmth, energy, and humor from the first moment. During filming, their bond grew naturally. "Leo and I know everything about each other," she once shared. Their connection went far beyond acting. It was built on trust, laughter, and unconditional support. Over the years, through marriages, children, Oscar wins, and personal challenges, Kate and Leo have remained close. In 2012, Leo even walked Kate down the aisle when she married Edward Abel Smith. In 2016, when Leo finally won his long-awaited Oscar, Kate was in tears, watching from the front row, glowing with pride. They've starred together twice, Titanic and Revolutionary Road, and in both cases their chemistry sparked speculation. Yet they maintain that their deep friendship is rooted in the absence of romance. "It works because we never cross that line," Kate explained. "Leo sees me like one of the guys. Even when oceans apart, they never ignore each other's calls." Winslet recently said, "We never say I'll call you tomorrow. It's always now." During the pandemic, not being able to see each other for years left them emotional when they finally reunited. In a world where celebrity friendships often fade, the connection between Leo and Kate feels rare, genuine, lasting, and refreshingly honest. Blake Lively. His mother did not warm to her. In the summer of 2011, Leonardo DiCaprio briefly stepped away from his model-only dating history and began a surprising romance with actress Blake Lively. The pair first sparked rumors at the Cannes Film Festival in May, just weeks after Leo's split from Bar Rafaeli. Blake, then 24, and Leo, 36, were seen cozying up on a yacht in the south of France, and from there their whirlwind romance took off. They traveled across Europe, were photographed holding hands in Italy, took a VIP tour of Disneyland, and even went on romantic bike rides in New York City. Blake later flew to Australia to visit Leo on the set of The Great Gatsby, where they spent time at wildlife parks and toured Sydney like a couple deeply in love. Behind the scenes, however, not everything was smooth. According to several reports, one major factor behind the breakup was Leonardo's mother, Ermeline Indenbirken. Sources claimed that Ermeline did not warm to Blake when they met. The actress allegedly talked too much about her career, her role on Gossip Girl, and her fashion contracts, especially her Chanel endorsement. She didn't impress Leo's mom at all, one insider said. Given Leo's famously close bond with his mother, her opinion reportedly carried a lot of weight. By October 2011, the romance quietly ended. A source told E! News the split was amicable, citing distance and conflicting schedules. But many believe that Irmeline's disapproval played a key role in their separation. Blake soon moved on with Ryan Reynolds, whom she married the following year. Rihanna kissed passionately at the Playboy Mansion party. Leonardo DiCaprio and Rihanna's rumored romance set tabloids ablaze in 2015 and 2016, despite both stars denying a serious relationship. First linked at a Playboy Mansion party where witnesses claimed they kissed passionately, the two were later spotted celebrating New Year's together in the Caribbean, fueling speculation. The intrigue only deepened when they were seen getting close at Coachella's Neon Carnival, and, most notably, photographed kissing at Paris's Lark nightclub in early 2016. DiCaprio reportedly tried to block the release of the photos by citing French privacy laws, unsuccessfully. Eyewitnesses described the duo as openly affectionate, dancing and kissing like no one was watching, though insiders insisted they were just friends who shared a love for music and nightlife. Their frequent appearances at private events, often surrounded by mutual celebrity friends like Cara Delevingne and Katy Perry, told a different story. Rihanna, who once called DiCaprio inspirational in an Elle interview, never confirmed the romance, but the chemistry was undeniable. Vittoria Ceretti, the realest girlfriend Leo's ever had. Leonardo DiCaprio and Vittoria Ceretti's romance began in August 2023, when the two were first spotted enjoying ice cream and iced coffee together in Santa Barbara. Though low-key, that outing marked the beginning of what would become one of DiCaprio's most intriguing and private relationships in years. Unlike many of his past romances, which quickly drew paparazzi attention and public speculation, Leo and Vittoria seemed determined to keep things discreet. Over the months that followed, they were seen vacationing in Sardinia, dining in Ibiza, and even attending the 2024 Met Gala, though not posing together, where Leo lingered subtly in the background as Vittoria took the spotlight. A seasoned supermodel and runway favorite, Vittoria Ceretti has worked with top fashion houses like Chanel, Fendi, and Valentino. She's known not just for her beauty, but for her poise, independence, and self-awareness. In an interview with Vogue France, published March 2024, she acknowledged the weight of dating someone as globally recognized as DiCaprio, without ever naming him directly. When you fall in love with someone who has more followers than you risk being labeled, she said. That can be frustrating because I don't want to be remembered just as someone's girlfriend. She also stressed the value of preserving privacy, calling it a luxury many in our profession don't have. Despite the challenges of maintaining a relationship under constant public gaze, Vittoria emphasized that genuine connection transcends external pressure. If what you're experiencing is real, if you know you love each other, then there's no reason to be alarmed. Love protects and gives confidence. Sources close to the couple say Leo is serious about Vittoria in a way that feels different from his previous high-profile romances. She's the realest girlfriend he's ever had, an insider told Daily Mail. There's no pressure between them. She understands his world and he respects hers. Vittoria, who was previously married to DJ Matteo Milleri, brings maturity and perspective to the relationship. According to friends, she doesn't get jealous, supports Leo's schedule, and isn't concerned with public perception. As they approach 2 years together, the once-eternal bachelor may have finally found something deeper, a quiet love that by choice doesn't need to be displayed to be real. Gigi Hadid. Leo's nightlife didn't align with her role as a mom. After his split from Camila Marone in 2022, Leonardo DiCaprio was linked to supermodel Gigi Hadid, marking one of his most talked-about romances in years. The pair were first spotted getting cozy at a New York Fashion Week after-party in September 2022, just weeks after Leo's breakup. Though insiders clarified they weren't exclusive, their chemistry was obvious. "They are getting to know each other," a source told People at the time. Leo is definitely pursuing Gigi. Over the following months, the two were seen together at dinners in NYC, events in Europe, and even a pre-Oscars party in March 2023. Gigi, a single mom to daughter Kai with ex-Zayn Malik, was reportedly charmed by Leo's maturity and attention, but kept her priorities clear. Motherhood came first. The pair shared a low-key connection, often meeting through mutual friends and maintaining a discreet public profile. By summer 2023, the relationship fizzled. Leo was spotted with model Vittoria Soretti, while Gigi began seeing Bradley Cooper. According to insiders, it was Gigi who ended things, feeling Leo's nightlife-focused lifestyle didn't align with her role as a mom. Kate Moss and Lottie Moss. The Moss connection spans decades. In the 1990s, Leonardo DiCaprio was one of Hollywood's most promising young stars, and Kate Moss was redefining fashion. The two icons were rumored to have a brief romance in 1994, when Moss was just 20. Though never publicly confirmed, their chemistry caught media attention. Both were at the peak of youth, fame, and influence. Leo fresh off What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Kate already a cover-girl phenomenon. The fling faded as quickly as it came, but their names remained forever linked in the archives of 90s celebrity culture. Fast forward 3 decades, and the DiCaprio-Moss connection returned in the most unexpected way. In December 2023, Leonardo, now 49, was spotted sharing a late-night outing with Lottie Moss, Kate's younger half-sister, at the Chiltern Firehouse in London. They arrived separately but were soon seated together, chatting and laughing into the early morning hours. Their flirty energy didn't go unnoticed. "They gravitated toward each other," one insider told Mail Online. People were definitely talking about the Kate connection. What made this sighting even more buzzworthy was that Lottie, at 25, fits DiCaprio's infamous dating pattern, give or take a few months. It also stirred curiosity about Leo's current status with model Vittoria Soretti, who was notably absent that night. The whispers only grew louder after it was revealed that Leo and Lottie had spent time at a hotel and private dinner earlier that week, further fueling rumors. Fans couldn't help but point out the full-circle moment. DiCaprio, once linked to Kate Moss at her peak, now spotted with her sister years later. While there's no official word on whether the night out meant anything more than casual fun, it reignited conversation around Leo's dating life, his aversion to long-term commitment, and his uncanny ability to make headlines with every new woman by his side. Naomi Campbell. From fling to friendship. In the mid-1990s, Leonardo DiCaprio and Naomi Campbell sparked dating rumors that captivated both Hollywood and the fashion world. Their brief fling, reportedly in 1995, didn't evolve into a serious relationship, but it laid the foundation for a lasting friendship. At the time, Naomi was already a global supermodel, dominating runways and campaigns as one of the original Big Five of fashion. Leo, on the rise after What's Eating Gilbert Grape, was quickly becoming a heartthrob. The two were spotted vacationing together and attending exclusive events, fueling speculation, but they never officially confirmed their romance. Instead of romance, they found an enduring camaraderie. Over the years, they've maintained a close bond, often photographed together at fashion shows, galas, and charity events. In 2010, they even shared the stage during several high-profile appearances. In 2023, Naomi publicly wished Leo a happy birthday with a sweet throwback photo on Instagram, reminding fans of their decades-long connection. Though their relationship didn't last romantically, it evolved into something rare in celebrity circles: genuine friendship. Bridget Hall. The first model publicly. Bridget Hall was the first model publicly linked to Leonardo DiCaprio, marking the beginning of his long-standing reputation for dating runway icons. In 1994, when Hall was one of the top-earning supermodels, gracing campaigns for Guess, Ralph Lauren, and Victoria's Secret, she and a 20-year-old DiCaprio were spotted hand-in-hand in New York. The sighting ignited a media frenzy, but Hall's team denied anything serious, with her agent famously calling Leo a twitty little guy. Despite efforts to downplay the romance, tabloids claimed their brief fling ended after one underwhelming night together. Neither confirmed the rumor, and the relationship quietly fizzled. Still, Hall holds the distinction of being DiCaprio's first high-profile model girlfriend, setting the tone for what would become a recurring pattern in his love life. Toni Garn. From yacht kisses to quiet goodbye. Leonardo DiCaprio and German supermodel Toni Garn began dating in May 2013, marking another high-profile romance in the actor's long list of model girlfriends. The couple was first spotted kissing on a yacht in Ibiza, and their relationship quickly became the subject of media fascination. Over the next year and a half, they enjoyed luxury vacations in Bora Bora, the French Alps, and St. Bart's. Toni even accompanied Leo to a Golden Globes after-party, a rare move for the famously private actor. Despite their glamorous moments, the couple quietly split in December 2014. Sources said the breakup was amicable, caused mostly by busy schedules and Leo's reluctance to settle down. In 2017, they sparked reconciliation rumors after being seen together in New York, holding hands and attending events. However, insiders confirmed they were simply enjoying each other's company without expectations. Toni later married actor Alex Pettyfer in 2020, though the marriage ended in 2023. Despite their breakup, Toni and Leo have always shared mutual respect and affection, proof that even a fleeting romance can leave a lasting connection. Nina Agdal. The couple embraced a jet-setting lifestyle. Leonardo DiCaprio and Danish supermodel Nina Agdal shared a whirlwind romance that began in mid-2016 and lasted for about a year. From the start, the couple embraced a jet-setting lifestyle, spotted vacationing in the Bahamas, St. Bart's, Ibiza, and Montauk, often in the company of friends or enjoying romantic beach getaways, just the two of them. Their relationship was filled with passion and spontaneity, marked by public displays of affection, including cozy yacht parties, candlelit dinners, and even a memorable beach kiss in Malibu. Despite the undeniable chemistry, their relationship remained largely under the radar, with few public comments and minimal red carpet appearances. They spent holidays together, including Leo's birthday in French Polynesia with his mother, suggesting a deeper level of connection. However, by May 2017, the couple quietly called it quits. A source close to them confirmed the breakup was amicable, citing no drama, only conflicting schedules and DiCaprio's reluctance to settle down. Nina moved on shortly after, while Leo, true to form, returned to the single life. Heatherton, when love couldn't keep up with fame. Leonardo DiCaprio began dating Victoria's Secret model Heatherton in late 2011, shortly after his split from Blake Lively. At just 22, Erin was a rising star, and their relationship drew attention, especially when she was seen zip-lining in Mexico with Leo and his mother. The pair traveled together to Australia, New York, and Los Angeles, but after about 10 months, they quietly broke up in November 2012. Sources described the split as amicable, caused by their packed schedules. Leo was busy filming 3 major films, while Erin's modeling career was booming. Despite going their separate ways, Erin later called him a wonderful man. In 2023, she married entrepreneur Carol Kochemba. Though short-lived, her relationship with DiCaprio remains one of the many high-profile names tied to the actor's famously model-filled dating history. Kelly Roarbach, romance cut short by hectic work schedules. Leonardo DiCaprio and Sports Illustrated model Kelly Roarbach dated briefly in 2015, but their whirlwind romance ended after just a few months. The couple was spotted riding bikes in New York, showing affection in public, and spending Thanksgiving together. However, by early 2016, they had quietly split. Sources confirmed the breakup was amicable and caused by their hectic work schedules. Leo was promoting The Revenant, while Kelly was preparing for her big-screen debut in Baywatch. Despite the chemistry, even a rising Hollywood starlet couldn't anchor DiCaprio's famously elusive heart. The two remained friendly but quickly moved on to separate paths. Kristen Zang. It was over by her decision. Long before social media magnified Leonardo DiCaprio's every romantic move, he was in a steady 4-year relationship with model and actress Kristen Zang. The pair met through friends at age 21 in 1995, during the early rise of Leo's fame. Their relationship unfolded during the actor's breakthrough years. Kristen was by his side through Romeo plus Juliet, Titanic, and The Beach. They traveled together, visited film sets across the globe, and kept things low-key, away from paparazzi flashes. Zang recently broke her silence after 20 years, addressing the ongoing jokes about DiCaprio's dating pattern, especially after his split from Camila Marone at age 25. Writing for People, Kristen dismissed the narrative that Leo dumps women for aging out of his type. About 4 months after my 25th birthday, it was over. But it was my decision, she wrote. I had outgrown that version of myself. Their breakup in 1999 wasn't dramatic. It was personal. Zang, now happily married and living in Oregon, explained she needed to step away from the Hollywood high school girl image to discover who she truly was. Through decades of dating, Leonardo DiCaprio built a reputation on strict, almost predictable patterns. Models, under 25, no strings attached. But now, with Italian model Vittoria Ceretti by his side, many are asking, is this different? At 25, she's right on the edge of his infamous cutoff, but more importantly, she's stayed. No headlines, no drama, just quiet consistency. Could Vittoria be the one to break DiCaprio's long-standing rules? Is she the exception, or the final chapter in his legendary dating timeline? Let us know what you think in the comments. Has Leo finally met his match? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the untold stories of Hollywood's most iconic stars.